Hello everybody and welcome to, I'm going to be playing through Contra. The NES version of Contra. But first things first, we gotta make sure, controls are what they should be. This is actually an excuse for me to test out my new microphone. Down, left, right, A, start. That should give me 30 lives. No. So I did it backwards. Am I not doing it right? Okay, what am I doing wrong? Because I'm not doing this with only 3 lives. Two up, 2 down, left, right, B, A. 2 up, 2 down, left, right, B, A. Am I not doing it fast enough? Yeah, I wasn't doing it fast enough. This is also on the PlayStation 4 re-release of Contra. Does anybody know what the R means in Contra? Yeah, there's our spread. So you really want spread gun. Ah, that's fine. Because the NES version of Contra, of the Anniversary Collection, actually has a rapid fire button. Also, I don't know. This is just a bonus. It's not taking the place of anything. Oh, I can't get that right now. It's like, oh, it's spread. Oh, we want spread. Luckily, these don't go away. This is probably one of the best controlling games on the NES. And you really want to keep the spread gun as much as you possibly can. Because spread gun is best gun. Does anybody have any associated memories with Contra? I remember the earliest time I ever played Contra was back in my middle school, elementary school days. Like the gaming websites would always have like NES rips. Aiming is a little weird because you kind of have to you have to be a little out of the way. The sprite flickering is still pretty obnoxious. And I don't think there's a way to turn that off. Yeah, and I have 16 by 9. This is also still my favorite Contra game. The only thing I dislike about this game is, like, the bosses are just kind of this. You're always, like, aiming up at something, and it gets kind of boring. But then again, this game doesn't last too much more than, like, maybe an hour or two. See, we're 2 stages down, and we're only, like, 6 minutes in. And hopefully the audio on this sounds pretty decent. I'm hoping that hopefully this is actually going to be what fixes the audio issues we've been having with Resident Evil 2. Okay, so that is the flamethrower. And that's laser. The only thing worse than the flamethrower. Especially with rapid fire turned on. Pretty sure that B stands for bomb. And sometimes it is slightly difficult to see the bullets. And the jumping controls aren't quite as good as some other games. I'm really glad power-ups, like, don't really go away. I couldn't see whatever hit me. And this really is like a run and gun. Like platformer. They really want you to just go for it. Which sucks for co-op because this is actually the this is where the term Contra syndrome originates from, and that basically means as you go up the floor no longer exists. That's right, I think we need to get rid of the hands first. There's like a lot on screen for you to analyze all at one time. And any feedback on the mic situation would be very much appreciated. This is also one of the games that inspired Cuphead, which I have not played because I don't have a console that I would be able to use it for, but I really want Contra. See, I'm down to 11 lives. You're going to die in this game. Like, that's just an accepted fact of Contra. Which is why I don't play with the 3 lives. Typically, you're safe if you just stay ducking during these sections. Because the bullets can't hit you, and you can get rid of the barrels that will roll across the floor. I love the sprite work in this game. It's very simple, but like it still looks pretty good. Like, you can tell what everything is, generally. Although I am just kind of a sucker for 2D sprite games. Actually, I think I'm just a sucker for retro games in general. Because you'll find a lot of that on my systems going as far back as, like, PlayStation 2. I even had some retro stuff there. Not as much as I do now, because it's easier to get retro stuff now. But damn it. Yeah, you really just want to be focusing on the red bits. Oh yeah, these guys! I hate this boss. This is probably the boss I die to the most. Because you can only hit them when they come back together. Okay, 3 lives. Alright, we only gotta worry about 1 now. Eventually I do plan on trying to do a playthrough of Castlevania. Because that is probably my favorite classic series from the NES. Honestly, we might be able to beat this in half an hour. I don't know, we'll see. Damn it. These classic sound effects. Also, watch out for those, the explosions on the ground, because they do linger, and they will... Alright, that's fine. There's a spread gun right there. We'll probably have to start this level over anyway. Yeah. So if you just hit continue, you lose your score, but you stay at the same level you were on. Just back at the beginning. So if you really want to get that high score, what is R? I don't think I've ever looked it up either, which I probably should, just to figure out what on earth it does. Okay, we don't want that flamethrower. Also, this bit confused me. You have to wait for the car to stop moving. Yeah, awesome. And then you can actually start shooting it. I can't remember if that happens once or twice, but it happens... It's just weird that you have to wait for it to stop moving. Yeah, it happens here too. Yeah, you can't jump over it, you have to kill it if you want to avoid it. And this is kind of like one of the pioneer, you know, trial and error type games. So just to show off laser. Yeah, that's why laser sucks with rapid fire. Now, without rapid fire... I think it can actually go through multiple enemies, but honestly, it's not really worth it. Does it happen 3 times, or is this the boss? This might be the boss. Yeah, this is the boss. Which for... Oh, no, no, no. I'm thinking of something different. I thought it was a giant robot. That's also one of the easiest bosses in the game. Oh yeah, this is one of the more annoying stages, but we're almost at the end. Yeah, and that's why it's one of the more annoying stages. It's because of the fire. And you have to exercise patience with this. Or you're going to lose a ton of lives. And sometimes going for a weapon is not worth it. Why did that happen? Oh, because you stand up right as... That's right. Damn it. I think we're almost at the boss now. This is the giant robot. I didn't think I was crazy. I was like, I'm pretty sure you fight a giant robot for some reason. Honestly, the bosses in this game are some of the easiest. Are the easiest things to really tackle. Hangar. Oh, I completely forgot about this stage. This is also where you'll start using the normal machine gun way more. And it's now where the level design starts being a little bit more dickish. Oh, that's just like invincibility. That's fine. Typically, it's better to. I'm an idiot. Typically, it's better to stay to the safe path with some of these. Hope you guys are patient. So much. Do we have another base? I can't remember if we do or not. No, this is the end. Yeah. This is also where you can tell the influence Alien had on a ton of games of this era. Also, after we've been fighting soldiers this whole time, suddenly having aliens feels weird. You can also typically just run past those, but sometimes that happens. Oh my god, those are definitely like face huggers from the first Alien movie. Alright, we gotta... That's right, you can take out the little egg sacs. I mean, I still took it out. Yeah, we should be able to finish this within the next, like, 5 to 10 minutes. If it's not already at the end. Oh no, we're already at the end. Yeah, congratulations, you destroyed the vile Red Falcon and saved the universe. Consider yourself a hero. Yeah, so that's about like 20 minutes. It's not a super long game, but it's super fun. I enjoy playing it. And I only had to continue once, so... It's very, very fun, very good game. But with that being said, I'm gonna actually go ahead and immediately upload this. After I figure out what the audio quality sounds like. And once again, if you guys will let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the new microphone setup and how everything's coming in, that would be great. But until, I see you guys for the next part, which will be Resident Evil 2 tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you then.